Proud Boy candidate gets ripped by a local newspaper after his love for white nationalism is exposed. His name is Josh Wells. Let's put up a picture of Josh Wells. Josh Wells, a school board candidate in Haven, was the subject of a hard-hitting editorial by the Kansas City Star this week. The editorial, Ford explained how Wells had been exposed by the Midwest Youth Liberation Front for seeking to establish, and I quote, a white nationalism and or a pro-Western Christian theocracy with a protected white majority status, whichever one is more obtainable. Wow, think about this. This guy wants to be in charge of children, okay? The newspaper noted Wells had been visited by the FBI for his connections to the Proud Boys on January 5th, one day before the insurrection at the US Capitol. Former US Attorney for Kansas, Barry Grissom, urged voters to remain vigilant. In this era of half-truths and lies that weaken our institutions of government that for years were respected, we take comments from white supremacists and people who are on the fringe, and we just now kind of shrug our shoulders like it's not a big deal. That to me is a cancer in our society. Well said, well said. The Southern Poverty Law Center says the Proud Boys, rank and file Proud Boys and leaders regularly spout white nationalist memes and maintain affiliations with known extremist groups. Put his picture up again. If you see this guy around any children, make sure to go the other way. This white nationalist is seeking to become a school board representative. We don't want that to happen. Adrienne, they're trying to get into local office just as they were instructed to do by their Republican colleagues in the Congress.
Yep, that's right. They are following instruction. And the thing is, they are a lot bolder about it than they at least were in the 80s and 90s. And the fact is that we've always had white supremacists who are in positions of leadership in government, but now they have the audacity to be very open about who they are, and yet they are still supported. We as a society continue to regress. We are going backwards, clearly, because it's just like going back to the 40s and 50s. I guess Trump is getting his way in terms of making America great again, because we have this whole white supremacy mentality, and it is very much entertained out in the open, and no one is really doing anything about it.
Yeah, Trump's code was really, let's make America white, male dominated, bigoted again. That's what he wants.